Hey, Jay Ballard, Running Relics Garage, video number 11, 2000 Mountaineer 56 F100. Let's see the progress we got going. So last time it pretty much looked like this, but all the details have been worked out a little bit more. I do have this battery fit at the moment, but I still want to get a smaller one. These got side posts, don't want to keep that. I did get the fenders and all fit. So this is the original hood hinge bracket. I actually cut all of this, allowed the Expo to come in, and then I re-welded. And if you'll notice, I have bolted. Right now my entire cab is bolted. I'll have it bolted here, and also I will have it bolted right down here below. Both those are mounting bolts from the A-pillar of the Explorer. I do have the other side cut and in place. Of course, cruise control. I did lose the windshield washer fluid container, but gonna have to work out probably some kind of electric windshield wiper up there, not the standard motor for the Explorer. So I kept the coolant line. Reservoir is running over right there. Air cleaner. I've actually got a cone air cleaner that we're going to put on there. I just need the coupler for that, but I got it right there just so I can drive it in and out of the garage. Okay, here's the cool part. Here we go. This is what I've been looking for. This is where I wanted to get to. So the hood fits right down on top of the whole front clip right now. I just took it off, so I'm still able to work on it. All of those things. I got it fitting again right here. Bracket clipped, welded up. I got the little fenderettes put together. I've gotten this one actually straightened out and welded up, and I will put on the inside, probably put a stiffener and then a guide to make sure that not only from the stiffener, but the guide as that comes down, they'll match up right there. Got some of my other pieces welded up and fit. That was just straightening up the fender right there. Door is in, door is fitting. Do need a hinge on the other side, but at the moment everything fits well. And so I am ready. Here's the hood sitting right here just because I need a place to put it. The hood sitting here. I'm getting ready. I still have to weld up a couple more brackets. One of them is going to be my rear mount. I'm just going to use this stud off the Explorer, but I'm just going to run a flat plate, and on the inside that channel still runs all the way across. So this support bracket still runs all the way across. So I'm going to go square box tubing straight down onto that flat plate. Flat plate going to come out and just bolt right there. Again, bolted on. These two bolts back here. 4 bolts up front. 2 on each side, and then across the center here I'll most likely put some smaller bolts to make sure and clamp those together. The window frame again is what it is. This sits on the window frame of the Explorer, is what the front of the cab sits on. That put me 6 inches back farther than most of the builds that I've seen. Most of the builds that I've seen put the cab here so that the wheels would be in the right spot. I moved the cab back. I'm 6'3", and what that also did was left my steering wheel in a very reasonable spot. So I have all of the cab space, steering wheel set at what realistically looks at a good spot. All those things are working. So that's where I'm at the moment. One thing I do have to do, let me see if I can bring the hood back down here. Woo. So what I will have to do is, because of the, probably see this a little better on the other side. I've got my insulation up inside my garage. I only have one side at a time. So that puts the tire not center. So one of the next things I'm going to do is take out 5.5 inches here straight across, which moves the entire wheel well 5.5 inches. And so I've seen a couple of places where the guys are modifying the forward fenders. This right here, dude, is all broke up right there. So once I body work that, that's going to come out where it needs to be. But this is all sitting in the right spot. Everything right there is going smooth. So those are the updates on where it is I'm at. Again, all things are in place. I did move the at the not going to be able to see that here, but at the frame level, I had to move the support, radiator support, back about 1.5 inches, and on both sides, about 1 inch, I guess, on both sides. Let's take a look and see where that's at. So, right here, I just cut that dude and moved it back, and it's, yeah, probably 1.25 inches from the original location back. And so that gave me plenty of room for the front clip to swim. Gonna probably redo that mount on each side. Not completely happy with it, but I'm happy at the moment to do all the rest of my fitting. That did allow me to tie everything together. Core support, original core support, original inner fenders, and I had to cut back far enough where you can see the frame is cut back far enough so that the bracing for the front end would come right against the front of that core support. Sets perfect right here. Sets perfect on either side. And you can see I cut this out. Of course, redid the ground. I cut that piece out. All my clearance is right there. So, so this is where we're at. 56 F100, and it swings open. Man, it is just doing great. Everything will bolt on. I'm just still buttoning up everything. And I'm going to turn this camera around. Questions, comments, any of those things, put them in the description below. By the way, I stayed with the original Explorer firewall, A-pillars, inner fenders, core support. All of those things are in place. I didn't remove any of those things. I just simply narrowed it enough to be able to set the cab down, and then to be able to, as you can see, be able to mount the tilt front end. So hey, Jay again, Running Relics Garage. Like, subscribe, share, all of those things. Questions, comments. Have a great day.